Hey everybody, I'm Justin with VMPPerformance, and this is AutoVlog's engine. It's out of his 2015 F-150.
And it works. That's very weird. Okay, now it died. Now it died. It just died on me.
You may remember from a previous video where he had some issues that we diagnosed, and we ultimately found out that a catalytic converter failed on one bank of the engine, took out the pistons on that side, they expanded, the rings got stuck, they scuffed the bores. Basically, the bottom end had to be rebuilt from that point, all from a failed catalytic converter. So we got some awesome Wiseco pistons. We sent the block to the machine shop. They installed everything, honed it, decked it, balanced it. The motor's actually 5 over now, just to make sure they could get a good, clean, straight cylinder wall. And now it is going back in the truck. It does have VMP oil pump gears and crank sprockets. Our technician Jesse is going to get it installed, and then we're going to fire it up for the first time. Fly Mike down here to pick it up, and it's going to be like a whole new truck to him. Hey everybody, I'm back in the driver's seat with the key. Jesse got the engine swapped into the truck, installed, went over everything with a fine-tooth comb, and now we're gonna do the first startup. Now, I do wanna tell you that first startups are sometimes a little bit rough because the lifters are not pumped up, so the valves are not opening all the way. The lifters pump up pretty quick. The fuel rails have to fill up with fuel, and it may choke a little bit, but we are hoping that it is going to purr like a kitten once it goes through those first initial seconds of the startup. So the exhaust sounds pretty awesome, but I've got to, I'm not going to rev it. I'm just going to let it sit here and idle. We're going to get under the hood, check for leaks, make sure everything's good, and then we will actually drive it and get some break-in miles on it. Got to make sure you always have good intercooler pump circulation on a supercharged vehicle. And of course, checking for fuel leaks. Looks good.
Right now we're just throwing it back up on the dyno, verifying that everything's good with the truck after the new forged engine, and make sure it's going to live a long, happy life when we throw it back to Mike. Alright, so just got done making the dyno pole. Power's where it needs to be. All the data coming across, everything looks good, everything looks safe. I think what we're going to do now is get it off the dyno, give it back to Jesse, let him get the oil changed in it, do a final checkup on the truck, and then we can call Mike and tell him his truck's ready for pickup.